Hey, I hear it, back sound.
Mm-hmm.
Hear me? I know you're gonna dig this. Well, for the second for one, and now they got the man trapped at third and second out. And second and two, handoff goes to McCaffrey up the middle, finds a little room, lot more room, and he's off to the races. Welcome to the In the Zone Sports Talk Radio Network. You're listening to the Just Us Sports Talk Show with your host, Kate Diggs from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, the small city with the large heart, and co-host Dana the Hater Clark from St. Petersburg, Florida. Also co-hosting Murray E. Baskerville from Gotta Be More Careful, Baltimore, Maryland. These are your hosts, bringing you the ultimate in sports news for the ultimate sports fan. Be sure to download the Try 99 TV app on any smart device and subscribe to In the Zone Sports Talk Television. The cost is $4.95. Thank you in advance for your support. Now sit back and prepare to get into another episode of the Just Us Sports Talk Show.
What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing out there? This has been one hell of a week. I'm hearing reverb. Let's see here.
Hello?
Hello? All right, why am I hearing this?
Hello?
Is that Curry?
I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, Curry?
Hey, I can hear you.
Okay. All right, we getting a reverb from somewhere. I don't know what's going on here. But I ain't changed nothing. Can y'all guys
Sorry,
hear?
do you guys usually hear each other twice?
See, I can hear you twice.
Say it again. I didn't say that. Do you usually hear people who call in twice?
Like an echo there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually do, yes.
Okay.
What's going on here?
Because I'm cooking dinner because I didn't know the show was going to be at 7. I thought earlier it would be 7:30.
This message is brought to you by Apple.
That's what Tom Brady said he was doing.
Okay. All right. Sound like
So
the
I'll be able to join like on camera after 8.
okay. So it sound like the reverb is gone. So we good. All right, guys. So good evening. Good afternoon. It is Tuesday, October 7th. We're in week number 6 for the NFL. I don't know what feeling you got about your club,
Saquon Barkley, 6 rushes for.
but I feel a little good with the Browns and the Rams, and I'm still hearing reverb. What is
They're
going on?
lost. They lost.
Oh man! Wait 1 second, guys. I've had this problem and God knows how long. Okay, let's try it. All right. No, that's not good. All right. That's not good. That's not good. All right. Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Mo, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Rich, do you hear them?
Yeah, I can hear everybody.
Okay, good. All right, great. All right, so I hear it in the ear, but I don't hear it out there. That's good. All right. So anyway, let's get back to it. this football season been a little challenging. Before we go on, I apologize. Before we go on, I want to hit some things that's going on in the world of real life. Uh, a friend of mine's, Ahmad Collins. Rich, you might know who Ahmad is.
Yo, what
Went to
happened to
Harrisburg High,
Ahmad?
played football. He went to Penn State. He needs a kidney. So
Oh,
I just want people to know out there that he's looking for a kidney. Um, and it's been an ongoing situation with right now, but it's at the point where he probably needs one right now. I don't know how serious it is. I got an inbox, so I told him I would give a shout out for it on the show. So if you live in the Harrisburg area and you want to find out if you're a match with Ahmad Collins, um, I did give my email address. I will post it on the page as well. Let people know how they can get in contact with him to find out if they're a match for um, kidney for him. He's a good dude.
yeah, Ahmad's
Good
cool.
dude. And if you know him, to appreciate him, you have to know him. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that helps him. He gets help anyway. Dana just hit me up and said that his dad's back in the hospital, so that's why he's not on tonight. So let's keep Dana's family in prayer as well. All right. So anyway, getting back to sports. So this weekend, guys, I went down to Virginia, went to VMI, see my little cousin play. He didn't play at all. It was a pass interference, and it got real quiet. And I said, "Yo, put Ethan in the game," and you could just hear it echo. I was like, "Yo, put my cousin in the game. The dude that had a pass interference, put him in the game." You know what I'm saying? But he didn't get a chance to play. But I look forward to seeing him play again. I probably won't make another game this year, but next year I know they play Virginia Tech. If he still stays at VMI, I'm definitely going to that game in for Virginia Tech game. Definitely. I don't know if that's going to be a home or away, but I'm definitely going to check him out. If it's in Virginia Tech, now that's another 2.5 hours. So I'm looking at a whole weekend, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Spend a whole weekend down there hanging out with my family, and you know, it's I love being down south, man. It is so refreshing and just enjoyable. Be around people that you grew up with, that you love. Some that's going on, and some that are still here. And I always go down whenever I go to Virginia, Lexington, and Benefits. I always pay my respects to my family that's going on. I even got an opportunity. I don't know if you guys saw it. I took a picture of a place called Big Island. That's where my grandfather's family is from. I'm really big in ancestry.com, so I can add all that to that history too. What I have. Um, there's also some people I missed while I was down there. I apologize for that, but it is what it is. But I mean, I had a great time down there. I loved it, and I want to keep doing what I'm doing. Thank you, Justin, for Justin Mangini just said he's sharing our show with another sports page. He said Boston Sports. I guess you know I'm a Celtic fan. I guess you see the hat behind me, whatever the case may be. But
Blue
anyway,
Hess.
let's talk about baseball. And if you're watching the show, we you know somebody's not on right now, right? Our third wheel is not on right now because the pressure's on right now for the Yankees to win one game. They got to win this game. Um, this game is the game they have to win. And so, you know, I told Mo, I said, I understand the pressure's on. So we don't want you to be focused on
The
the
game doesn't
show.
start till 8 o'clock, so don't start that.
I told him I want the pressure to be oh yeah. So don't if you can't come on the show and you know I don't want nobody seeing you sweating and stuff like that because it is what it is, man. And I'm just so excited right now. I'm my Dodgers. They did their thing again. They did their thing. Yo, them Phillies was like they were flabbergasted, man. Flabbergasted. Snell was on fire. I'm gonna say this about the Dodgers, in my personal opinion. I think they knew that they know what their outcome is. And I think during the season they got kind of stale, got kind of tired, and that's why they let things go to the wayside. But right now they're probably playing the best baseball I've seen them play all year long. Against Phillies, who's not against the Philadelphia Phillies, who's a great team. They're definitely one of the best teams out there, but they're handling their business, man. They really handling the business. And then you have Seattle playing again today. And you have Detroit and the Yankees playing later on today. The game between Seattle and the Tigers is tied 1-1. It's the top of the first and 0-0. Yankees come on at 8:08 tonight, so make sure you guys check the Yankees out as well. This is what we wanted for baseball. This is exactly what we wanted, and we're getting our money's worth. If you're not excited about baseball, something wrong. If you're a baseball fan, you're not excited. Something's wrong. Something's definitely wrong. So again, I wish all the teams the best of luck. Getting to the World Series. I mean, it's not going. Milwaukee's playing really good baseball too. I don't think it's going to be a cakewalk for the Dodgers either. To get past Milwaukee, it's going to be definitely whoever wins the World Series this year will definitely have earned their right to say that they're world champions, because it's not coming easy to nobody that's still left standing. And next up, it's going to be the free agency part of it, and we'll see how this thing goes. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and do this football picks with Mo and Rich. And I did do Monday night game. And right now, Mo is up 50 to 26-1. Rich is 49, 29-1. And this is week 6, guys. So you guys can take over and I'll select the picks, but go ahead, Rich and Mo, do what you do when it comes to the picking.
Well, we got. Can y'all hear me?
How you doing, Rich?
Can y'all hear Rich?
I cannot.
You cannot.
No,
I cannot hear Rich.
All right, Rich, speak. Can you hear Rich now? Go ahead, Rich.
Can y'all hear me now?
Can you hear him now?
They can't hear me.
No, I can't.
Okay, let me try something. All right, Rich, say something now.
Can y'all hear me now?
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, I heard that.
Okay, we good.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So for Thursday night, I'm taking the Eagles against the Giants. I like Jackson Dart, but I think the Eagles are coming out to destroy, and they're going to put hands on the Eagles, or put hands on the Giants.
I got the Eagles as well.
Okay. Now we move on to the Broncos and the Jets. I'm taking the Broncos. I believe that game is in Germany. And I'm taking the Broncos.
Yes. Yes.
I believe so too, yeah.
It's 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it's in Germany, though. Is it? It could be Germany.
I know it's overseas. I don't know exactly where it's at, though.
I thought it was a Germany game.
Let me take a quick look here.
But it could be London.
I'm looking. Go ahead, Rich.
All right. I got the Rams at the Ravens. If Lamar Jackson doesn't play, which I don't think he is, I'm taking the Rams. If he does play, then I may switch that pick.
No question. No question it's the Rams, even if he does play, because they still got so many guys out.
Yeah, that defense
I think they're going to keep him out, though, because it's 1 week before their bye week.
Yeah, I would keep him out. I'd hold him out.
That game's in London.
London? Okay.
Yeah.
Cowboys at Panthers. You know, the Panthers have surprised me a little bit.
little bit.
The Cowboys, Dak is looking great.
Dak is looking great.
The offense is clicking.
The offense
CD
is clicking.
could be back.
CD could be back.
But yeah, I'm gonna take the Cowboys on the road.
take the Cowboys on the road.
I'm actually taking the Panthers, and the reason I'm taking the Panthers is because they got to shut down cornerback and J.C. Horn.
Yeah.
Joe Horn's son. I think he takes George Pickens out of the game. I think they're gonna stop the run and they're gonna frustrate Dallas.
That's possible. I
It's
think
possible.
I can't say it can't happen because they've been looking good.
They've been looking good.
All right, Cardinals at Colts.
Cardinals at Colts.
I'm taking the Colts.
I'm taking the Colts.
You got walked down by the Tennessee Titans.
Tennessee Titans.
I mean, there's
there's no conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Mercado, if I see you on the street,
yeah.
if you're on my fantasy team, on 3 of my fantasy teams.
Oh, the devastation.
Moving along.
All right. Seahawks at
Jaguars.
Jaguars.
There's no conversation.
I like the Jaguars in this one.
Yeah, because you're on my fantasy team, on 3 of my fantasy teams.
Yeah, I can dig it.
I can dig it.
Moving along.
Seahawks at Jaguars.
Who's it on? Mo?
Seattle and Jacksonville.
Oh, okay, that's what I said. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, yeah, I couldn't hear that.
Me neither. So Seahawks and Jaguars.
I'm taking Jacksonville.
Yeah, I'm taking Jacksonville too. Chargers and Dolphins. I'm taking the Chargers. The Dolphins just really. I don't even know what happened this weekend.
I think if the Dolphins play the Jets right now, I think the Jets will win.
Yeah, I mean,
so I'm definitely taking whoever is playing against the Dolphins right now.
Yeah. I mean, this is bad. I thought the Dallas Cowboys were falling apart, but the Dolphins are falling apart. They're not playing together. All right, Browns and Steelers. This is the game. Game of the week. I just think that the Steelers have enough to beat the Browns. I mean, I don't. That's all I got to say.
This is a scary game for us because we lost the 2-8 teams back to back. A 2-8 team and a 2-9 team at home. This game is at home after they just traded Joe Flacco.
Yeah, I don't see that as a spark.
But Tomlin plays well against rookie quarterbacks, so I'm gonna say. But we also are down Jalen Ramsey. He's probably not gonna play, but we are getting Joey Porter Jr. back, and probably Alex Highsmith. So I think because we're getting players back, we're gonna win the game.
Okay.
Okay.
We know who you take it.
We going in Pittsburgh. We gonna handle some business. That defense is gonna get ready. Oh.
All right. So now we got Patriots and Saints.
Can somebody? Wait a minute, Rich. Can you quiet his mic while we doing this? We don't need any interruptions.
So Patriots and Saints. The Saints actually didn't look bad this past week. In the Patriots.
Who you at? Where you at?
Brown. I'm at Patriots Saints.
Oh, okay. All right. Go ahead.
The Patriots fought a really good fight against Buffalo. So I'm actually going to take the Saints on this one. At home.
Yo, I'm with you. I think they're coming off a big high, and they got to go down to New Orleans, which is going to be really loud. And I think New Orleans going to pull the surprise because they ain't going to be ready.
Yep, that's what I think.
That's what I think.
I agree.
Okay.
Titans at Raiders.
Titans at Raiders.
I'm gonna let you do this one, Mo.
Okay. So the game is played in Vegas.
Yeah.
Both teams are 1-4. I don't understand how the Titans won a game, so I got to take the Raiders.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna go Raiders too, but
Their Mercado, you will keep coming up.
yeah, I just feel like
Hold on to the ball, man.
Gino got 10 interceptions in the last 3 games. And so I'm kind of leaning towards the Titans. But I'm gonna say the Raiders win. I think Genty gets off this game.
Okay.
Exactly. I think they're going to run the ball more than they have any other game.
Yeah. 49ers at Buccaneers.
And Brock Bowers needs to get off.
Well, he's hurt.
He needs to be healthy.
He can't stay healthy. Tough. So 49ers at Buccaneers.
Now, this is the game of the week. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, this is the game of the week.
the game of the week right here.
I like the way things have been going with the Niners. The defense is looking great. Even though we're not getting any interceptions, the Buccaneers have been in some wars as well. And Baker Mayfield's looking like an MVP. And so this was a hard one. But I'm going with the Niners on the road.
Ooh.
There's one thing I can't do. I can't trust Baker Mayfield unless he's on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I can dig it.
Give me Tampa Bay by a field goal with 1 second left on the clock.
I can dig it.
Okay.
And then, so you got Buccaneers?
Yeah, he picked the Bucs.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Bengals at Packers. I'm taking the Packers. This is like a no-brainer. But with Flacco going there, it does change the dynamic. Even though he's a statue, but he also can get the ball down the field. So, but I'm still going Packers because I think they're just a better overall team.
You want to know who was most happy about Joe Flacco going to Cincinnati? Joe Flacco, because he knows his next stop is the Pittsburgh Steelers. Why do he keep jumping from team to team in the AFC North? What is up with that, Joe? What you doing, Joe? Pick what you gonna do, Joe.
Well, he ain't had no choice in this matter. He got
They
traded.
got no chance this week.
He got
I
traded.
know he got traded. But at the same time, Joe Flacco will be a Pittsburgh Steeler in 2 years
Oh, jeez.
behind Aaron Rodgers.
That would be
You say in
crazy.
2 years. In 2 years.
That would be crazy.
That just means that Aaron Rodgers is going to stay for 2 more years, too.
Yep.
That's even funny.
Mhm.
But seriously, though, T. Higgins and Jamar Chase won. People who traded for Jamar Chase or T. Higgins in the last 2 weeks because everybody wanted to get rid of him, won. Because Joe
Yeah, they
Flacco is going to throw the ball down the field. And that makes them dangerous. And that makes me so much happier for Chase Brown.
Yeah.
But I got the Packers. The Packers are going to kill them this week.
Yeah. Lions at the Chiefs. Had the Chiefs won yesterday? I'd say this was probably the game of the week. But it's on prime time, so everybody's gonna watch it. But I'm taking the Lions in Kansas City.
I got to go with the team that's going to be pissed that they lost. And they at home. Yeah, it's going to be crazy red.
Yeah, it's gonna be red up in there.
I got the Chiefs all day. No, I think they might even blow up the Lions.
That's a tough call.
It's a tough call.
Yeah.
The first Monday night game, Bills at Falcons. I am going to take the Bills on the road. They are fired up right now. They just got beat at the crib by the stinking Lincoln New England Patriots. And so I'm taking the Bills by 10.
I got the Bills by 30.
Whoa.
The reason being is because they realized this is their year to easily walk to the number one seed. They gave away a game to the Patriots in Buffalo. They coming out and they gonna smash the Falcons.
Yes, they are. And then to finish up the week, second Monday Night Football game, Chicago Bears and Washington Commanders. I'm taking the Commanders. I think Scary Terry's going to be back. Hopefully he's healthy and ready to play. Because I believe that Commanders wide receiver room is crazy right now. And they just got to get on the same page. And Washington's dangerous offensively. I'm taking the Commanders.
I'm taking the Commanders, but at the same time, Daddy call them Redskins. I ain't calling them that though because I ain't racist. So they need to make a run, and Philly is all discombobulated. So I think they have a great chance to actually still win that division.
I'm choosing the Commanders.
We know you would choose the Commanders. You like the Commanders.
Of course.
All right, guys. So let's go over this again. So we got the Eagles at the Giants, which they should win. They had some issues about who's going to throw the ball to who, whatever the case may be. I don't know what's going on. AJ Brown, they talking about they don't have no problem trading him if they want to trade him and whatever the case may be with that right there. Denver, looking really good, so they should be all right. The Rams came off a loss against the 49ers. I think that they definitely need to go ahead and if I'm the Rams, I'm going out to find me another cornerback because losing the cornerback they had is killing them right now because the pass defense is terrible. They could not get close to Matt Jones at all for most of the part of that game on Thursday. I don't know if they overlooked them because of Baltimore or whatever the case may be, but they need to get it back on track. Colts, Dallas should take care of Carolina. Indianapolis, got DJ name is involved in maybe most improved or most valuable player right now. Chargers versus Miami. That should be I don't know what's going on with that game there. But it should be a good one, I think. I think it should be a good one. I don't know. I'm just saying I think. But we'll see how this turns out in the long run. Cleveland and Pittsburgh, I'm telling y'all playing with me right now because I'm taking my Browns. That defense is hungry. They basically, I mean, Gabriel didn't turn the ball over. Defensively, we gave it up. We had some bad penalties against Minnesota, which we should have won the game. I didn't see it, but I heard it on the radio. San Fran and Tampa should be the game of the week. That should be a good one. That should be a great one. That should be a great game. Tennessee at Vegas. Y'all got Vegas winning. I got Tennessee. I think they got ever since he told the team they play like ASSS. They've been playing really good football. Even though my man turned the ball over at the goal line, I'd rather be lucky than good sometimes. Cincinnati at Green Bay. Green Bay should win that whole-handedly. New England at New Orleans. Y'all picking the Saints. I got New England. I think these guys are ready. They're ready to make a run. A quick run, because we didn't see them coming back this good, this fast. Even with Stephon Diggs going there, we didn't know what Diggs we were going to get with that team. And if you think about turnover here, turnover there, they could be undefeated for real. You know what I'm saying? So I think New England is real. They got the coach they wanted. Detroit at Kansas City. Mo, I don't care what you say about Kansas City. They look old. They look tired. I don't care who they bring back. Montana can walk through that door. Larry Johnson can walk through that door. Who else? I don't even know who else you can bring back. The Nigerian Nightmare can walk through that door. They're not going to beat Detroit. Detroit is playing really good football right now. Defensively, they are handling their business as well. They're probably the scariest team in the NFC, in my opinion, other than Tampa. Buffalo at Atlanta. Buffalo should handle this thing. I don't know, but their defense is kind of shaky. Kind of a little shaky. Chicago at Washington. Washington is a whole different team when they got that quarterback in there. Even he rejuvenates the defense, right? He's that guy. He's that it factor for them. Even though I still think that Bo Nix is going to have the better sophomore season than any of them, and that's my pick. But he's playing really good football for them, in my personal opinion. So we looking at the standings real quick, guys. Let's go here to the standings to NFL standings. The standings. So if I'd have told you in week 5 or week 5, the Pittsburgh Steelers were 3-1, only person who would believe you would be Mo. Right? If I told you that the Colts and Jaguars are tied for first place in NFC South, wouldn't nobody believe me? Would nobody have believed me? And we know how Rich feels about the Jaguars, who impressed me last night. I don't know about nobody else, but they was really impressive. Chargers and Broncos are playing okay football, but they're not playing the best football. Even though the Broncos have won 2 in a row, there's still question marks out there. The Eagles a little shaky. You know what I'm saying? Washington's right there with them. Hopefully they said they got the squabble over about getting thrown the ball. But the thing about it is Philadelphia has found ways to win. Now, I told y'all, we talked about Peyton Manning. I talked about Bo Nix. I said, yo, this is a team. They went in Philadelphia and shut them down the whole second half. Because Philadelphia a little shaky. You know what I'm saying? So I like the Broncos. They got the coach. They got who they wanted. They got the quarterback. Defense playing really good football. We're getting good quality football in the first 5 weeks of the season. We can't be mad at that. Okay. Tampa Bay 4-1. We knew they would win the division, but how confident are they right now with Baker Mayfield doing what he's doing? His name is in the MVP race, right? He's right there. In the NFC West, with all the injuries that San Francisco has, list by list, nobody would think they was 4-1, right? Nobody would have thought that. Matt Jones come out there and balls out against the Rams. I didn't see the beginning of the game, and I'm getting sick and tired of when my team plays, I am somewhere else other than my house. So I'm going to make a conscious effort to be in my house at 1 o'clock on Sunday, 4 o'clock on Sunday, or 8 o'clock on Sunday, and whatever time they play on Thursday. Because I have not watched one of those teams play at the beginning of the game yet this season. It's been a little shaky for me. You know what I'm saying? Even though I got it on my phone, I'm still late at home. Seattle 3-2, Rams 3-2, Cardinals 2-3. Guys, the Jets are the only team that don't have a win, right? They're 0-5. And we know Aaron, he got blood on that field. He inherited a team that went through Robert Saleh, who we're going to talk about later on because he may be going somewhere else because another team in college is shaky. I know Rich ain't happy about that one, but
He ain't going nowhere.
He ain't going nowhere.
Okay. All right. We're going to talk about it in a minute. So are the Jets really, I mean, they're a couple of fumbles away from winning games. Are they really a bad 0-5 team, or is it just that they just can't win right now? And how long should you give a first-year coach time to develop what he needs to develop? Because he got a team that's not his team. You know what I'm saying? And I think that you give a coach, you give him a long spoon handle to prove that he can be the guy he can be. He didn't. He told Aaron Rodgers he didn't want him there no more, right? He got Justin Fields. If you go and say to him, if you could pick a quarterback, would that be the quarterback that you want to run your team? He probably say no, because that's not his dude. You know what I'm saying? But what I get tired of people is that why are we so impatient on our teams that get new coaches or new offensive or defensive coordinator, and we think they're supposed to just jump out the air and start running without even learning how to run. And I think a lot of times we get impatient when it comes to teams. So give me you guys' thoughts. So we got Mo on the line, we got Curry on the line, we got Razoo on the line. So Curry, give me your thoughts on the New York Jets. Do you think they're that bad, or is it just that he's a new coach? What's your thoughts? Gary, you there? Gary. I think I put you on mute by accident. I think I put all three of you on mute by accident. I was messing with something. I don't know what I was doing over here. So if you guys can unmute yourselves, I would appreciate it.
Curry, you have to press star twice.
Okay. Okay. I don't know why I did it.
Press the star key twice to be able to take yourself off mute.
Okay. I guess.
You want me to answer the question while Curry's working on that?
Yeah, please.
Okay, what was the question?
About.
All right, I know it's about the Jets. All right, so everybody in the Steelers said we should have kept Justin Fields. But we knew who Justin Fields was. He was good enough to get us to 4-2. I mean, to get us to 4-2, in 6 games. But he was never going to win a playoff game. He was never going to get us to a Super Bowl. He's a running quarterback that can't throw. And that's what the Jets are figuring out right now. Now, we'll say if they make a trade to get Chris Olave, another wide receiver that he feels comfortable with, they might be better. But the problem is that defense has quit on that offense. And something is going on within that defense. I don't know what it is. 2 years ago, they were amazing. But 3 years ago, before they got Aaron Rodgers. And it was just like Aaron Rodgers is coming to save us. And I think their defense says, we are great. And they said, oh, well, you'll see how we are if we're not playing defense. They haven't figured out how to play anymore.
Okay.
Quentin Williams is a dog. So is Sauce Gardner. They got good players. They just don't have any team chemistry. They need a middle linebacker to bring them together. Until they get that, they're not going to be a good team.
Okay. Now, he has a defensive coordinator, right? So do you think it gets to a point where he started taking over the defense, or he allows the defense coordinator to, because he wants to be a head coach, right? And I get that, but at some point, I mean, I know they probably talk to each other. You're like, yo, can you do this? Or can you do that? Can you do this? You know what I'm saying? Because most times when you get a head coach, he's going to be offensive coordinator or he's going to be a defensive coordinator. He's never going to be the head coach, And as a head coach, he doesn't hire offense or defense because he's that dude. They hired him because of what he does well, which was defense. Um, so Razul, what's your thoughts on the New York Jets?
So I really think that Justin Fields was the wrong choice to begin with. This is the same quarterback who was the quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers, Chicago Bears, and you traded for him to come play for your organization. That's like asking Michael Trubisky to come over and play, linebacker. Yeah, and hoping that he can actually stop the run. This individual is not built for an NFL. He's built for flag football. So I don't think Justin Fields is going to make any impact in the lives or the fans of the Jets.
Okay. Curry, what's your thought? I mean, did Curry unmute himself? No, he's still on mute. Let me see if I can do something here. No, I can't. I don't know. Okay, he got to unmute himself. All right, Rich, give me your take on the 0-5 Jets.
I think they should just let him coach this year out, see where he finishes. Like when you're switching coaches, you're switching styles, like you're switching schemes. So there's just a lot of changes on both sides of the ball. I think if they win 5 games this year, then next year they bring in their quarterback. And hopefully they can win, 7 to 9 games. But it's just it takes time. Like you can't just expect them to go in and then they're just ready to roll. It never happens like that.
All right, Curry, what's your thoughts?
Hey, can y'all hear me right there?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Curry, what's your thoughts on the Jets?
All right. Oh man, I don't know, man. The Jets, they just, I can't, for me to talk about them, man, they just bad in my team. But and I think both those teams have a lot of talent on them. They're just, I don't know what it is. I think it's just coaching, and I don't think Aaron Glenn is the answer to that. Some guys are good at being a coordinator, and I don't know if he was that great as a coordinator in Detroit. He just happened to have a pretty good team. So, but because Detroit seems to be rolling right along after they lost both of their coordinators.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I think you just gotta get somebody that's offensive minded and can work with quarterbacks. But I agree with whoever said Justin Fields was the wrong guy, because I told you guys last year Justin Fields wasn't going to do nothing. I told you him and whoever that joker was with them with Pittsburgh. I said y'all gonna have the worst 2 quarterbacks in the division. And what did they do? They got rid of both of them. So Jets are just they're just like the Dolphins. They just need some leadership.
So let me ask you guys a question. Because we go back to a Justin Fields situation. Has Justin Fields been showcased the correct way? He's had a different offensive coordinator every year he's been in the NFL, right? The one year in Chicago, he played good football, right? But then that's when they got rid of him because they wanted to go with Caleb Williams. So and the reason why I'm saying this is because I think that if you give him time, maybe he may come through. Because you look at Sam Darnold, right?
Yeah.
Look how well he's doing right now. You look at Baker Mayfield. Look how well he's doing right now. Look at Daniel Jones. How well he's doing right now. And before Geno threw all these interceptions, look how well he was doing. So do they need to change their place of residency or something like that to be able to understand how to play the game. I think a lot of that has to do with, again, like you get put in the right situation. And
well, you can get used to playing for a different offensive coordinator. That's going to be the going thing now, because especially while you're in college, because you jumping around from this college to that college because you don't want to play for this coach and that coach. You're going to have a different coordinator every time you go to a different college. So that's going to be the going thing now. So I don't see why it could be any different. If you can,
No, I don't think so.
You can make it happen in college. You can make it happen in the pros. You just got to. Some guys are just not quarterbacks.
And
I mean, this is
and go ahead, Tom. Go ahead, Tom.
I think what it is that he's had an opportunity at how many different places? 2, 3 now?
He's been three places so far.
Okay, 3 places, and he hasn't made it.
Now hold on. Let me say that. Wait a second. Wait a second, Tom. I want Mo to chime in on this because he's still a fan. Mo, what was Justin Fields doing wrong?
We went to the end of the month.
What did Justin Fields do wrong in Pittsburgh for them to go with Russell Wilson?
When we needed him to win a game, he couldn't win a game. That's all it was.
Okay.
And we always knew that Russell was a better quarterback and gave us more upside throwing the ball.
Okay.
You can't have a running quarterback who can't throw the ball. You can have a throwing quarterback that can't run, but you can't have a running quarterback that can't throw.
Okay. All right, go ahead, Tom. Finish what you're saying.
All right. Once again. So he's been to 3 different places. And okay, I will give the different coordinator thing some I'll give him some credit. But it still comes down to the individual. If you, like Baker Mayfield, matured, and now look at him.
I would like to add.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I think that I don't know if it's a maturity. Is it he's not understanding the playbook? Is he not studying? What is it? You've been to 3 places and you haven't panned out. So there's something going on.
Okay, so I'm gonna say I'm gonna say this about Chicago. I think changing coaches was a key to them not being successful because their priorities was not to. They knew with Williams coming out that's where they was going to go. They felt like he would be a better quarterback fit for them than Justin Fields. Williams is more of a pocket passing quarterback than a running quarterback. But I love to have a running quarterback more so than a pocket pass quarterback because I know he can give me some yards whenever he needs to do that. So I think that I think the odds was against him with Chicago. The Pittsburgh thing, I was all for that when it first happened. I was all for both him and Russell both going to Pittsburgh because it gave teams had to prepare for 2 different quarterbacks. That's what I liked about that. Razoo, you about to say something?
Yeah, I wanted to add on to the conversation about Justin Fields and Pittsburgh. Just like, the history with the Pittsburgh Steelers, there was one quarterback that was 1,000% a project. And then before that project, it was another quarterback. And I'm pretty sure for Steelers fans, when I say these 2 names, you'll go, oh, that's right. So the first project was Cordell Stewart. Cordell Stewart was this quarterback that it was under the head coach who wanted to make sure of turning him into a pocket quarterback who actually can run and pass like a Randall Cunningham. But, you know, that didn't turn out well. And everybody remembered Maddox. Maddox went to the Super Bowl, and he was supposed to be the primary quarterback, which he turned out very well. These two quarterbacks, Russell Wilson and Justin Fields. Justin Fields was supposed to be that Michael Vick quarterback for the Steelers that didn't turn out so well, so they went with Russell Wilson. Now, Russell Wilson was proven a quarterback because he went to the Super Bowl and won it, and had a running game and wide receivers around him. But it didn't turn out well for him because he didn't understand the playbook or what was being asked of him in the offense.
No.
Okay.
No.
Go ahead,
No
Mo.
way.
Mo.
No, he didn't
Go ahead, Mo.
understand the playbook. He's a veteran.
Oh, okay.
He
Go ahead,
just
Tom.
got old.
No, he didn't understand the playbook. That's exactly what
What are you talking about? He's a pro. He has all those years. How you say he don't understand the playbook?
Okay,
That's insane. That's like me not understanding the driver's handbook. That's
Okay.
stupid.
Okay, we got a conversation going on. So we got Razoo and we got Tom
I
in here.
like this.
But go ahead, guys, finish. We want y'all to finish.
No. I think somebody was talking. I know. Was it Mo? Was it Mo?
No, that was Tom.
Oh, Tom. Yeah, he didn't understand the playbook. And the reason why he didn't understand the playbook is because that's what what's his name? Mike Tomlin was yelling at him about that one game he was in. He was throwing an interception.
Okay, I gotta support Tom on that.
That's ridiculous. That is
Let me take
absolutely
this.
ridiculous.
Okay. All right. Well, if it was okay, go ahead.
Go ahead, Mo.
It
Mo.
wasn't a playbook. He knew the playbook. He was changing the plays at the line of scrimmage because he thought he had that much availability in the offense because of the way that he scored in Cincinnati. Because we scored like 40 points against Cincinnati, and Cincinnati, Russ thought he could cook. And he thought he could change the plays at the line of scrimmage. And then he was throwing interceptions on run plays that Arthur Smith had called. And that's why Arthur Smith didn't want him back.
Okay.
Because he couldn't trust him.
Okay. All right. There we go. There we are. So let me ask you guys a question. So I was listening to a player that played in the NFL. He didn't say who his name was, but he's on a talk show. He says the quarterback goes to the line of scrimmage with 6 plays to call. 6 plays. Listen to this. He goes to the line of scrimmage with 6 plays in his head to call. So if he has, like, say he goes to the line of scrimmage with like 12 seconds, he looks at the defense, he sends a guy in motion or whatever the case may be. If nobody moves, then he changes the play. Right? If somebody moves, then he changes the play. But they go to the line with six plays. Can you believe? So I'm like, yo, you can't be a dummy to play football in the NFL, because if you go to the line of scrimmage with 6 plays and that 4th play works for you, that says a lot about the NFL players, how educated they actually are to remember all of that. I mean, just think about this.
Exactly.
At practice, this is what they do. At the games, they have 6 plays. They have to. The 6 plays go through. He goes through 6 plays in one possession of football. That's a lot. So for it to go perfective from like 90 yards down, that says a lot about the offense, because you pick the right plays to call to go 90 yards. But if you go to the line of scrimmage with 6 plays, that's a lot. Go ahead, Rich.
I'm thinking you're going to the line with one play and 6 audibles. Like, so then you're just calling out a letter. Not necessarily. I mean, I guess you're changing the play, but you could only change it for the offensive line and maybe the two and a wide receiver. You know, you instead of him, going out for a pass, you're going to have him run block, and you're letting the line know you need them to run block. You know, because you change it from a pass to a run. I mean, it's just an audible.
That amazed me when I heard. That's like, wow, 6 plays. Man, I had a problem learning 3.
Yeah.
You know, I find that hard to believe, and that's just me, but
no way he didn't know the playbook.
Go ahead, Curry.
The reason I find that hard to believe is because usually when these quarterbacks break the huddle, they don't have about 10 or 12 seconds left on the play clock.
Right.
Most of them running it down on the floor. Now, I don't think you can have 6 plays that you can run. Now, you might have, I think somebody said 6 variations of audible that you might have options to go to, but
right.
That's going to take time to get everybody lined up in the right position. So, I mean, I find it hard to believe that you got 6 plays. Now, I believe you can. I think you got 2 plays you can go.
Right.
And that's going to be the max because these running backs they're not thinking like that 6 plays ahead.
But he said
So there it is.
He said that they go to the line with at least 6 plays. Now they may change or they may audibilize out of 1 or 2 or whatever the case may be. And a lot of times, if you notice, like if your guy goes in motion and nobody follows him, then
it's his own.
That's not then it's fire. Then you know it's his own coverage. But if he goes into motion and the guy follows him, more likely he's going to the play is going to him because he's already in motion, with other guys sitting still.
But it's man-to-man coverage.
Right. So when I was listening to him talk about this, I was like, wow. I was like, this is amazing how they could do it. I'm telling you right now, I when I played football in high school, I couldn't remember no plays. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Hit my right hand to sports gods. I took all my plays and put them on index cards and taped them and put them in my sock. So when we go to play, I pull them on my sock and look at them. I'm like, oh, now I know what play to run. Because it was so many, man. And I played wide receiver. And it was so many plays. I was like, oh my goodness, how I'm going to remember all of this? But you know, I found a way. I figured it out, man. I figured it out. It's simple as that. I figured out. So,
and if you're a veteran,
go ahead.
You know the playbook. If you're a veteran, you know the playbook.
So I agree. I agree with you on that. But I'm gonna tell you like this: like watching the Rams play the 49ers, there were 2 plays that Stafford called for Adams, and Adams had no clue what he was doing. He threw the ball behind me. He threw the ball to me, and Adams didn't know what he was doing. So again, I think that.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, you're a 49er fan, so it's going to be good. But
smart man.
Smart man.
For right, y'all smart. Y'all smart for right now. But we know we get to see y'all again. And for real,
listen, I'll put it like this.
It don't really matter because in the playoffs, you know,
we're full go.
No, y'all for real.
No, we're fool's gold right now. He's right.
No, we're not.
He's right.
we're full go.
I gotta disagree with you. I'm gonna say this: the key to why San Francisco is so good right now is because of Robert Saleh coming back there. He's the key. I'm gonna be honest. I'm saying
the key is we're not playing anybody.
He is the key. He's the key. He's the key. And like I said before last week, I think San Fran, the Rams, and Seattle all get in the playoffs. And the only one that don't get in is probably the Cardinals. Hey, something came up on my phone about Barkley's knee. He down he's downplaying a knee injury. Excuse me. He's downplaying knee injury as well. Also, I got a text message that Deion Sanders will probably have another surgery. He having blood clots in one of his legs, so guys, keep him in prayer if that's the case. I know he's been trying to take medicine to ward off what's going on with his health, but keep him in prayer as well. All right. So again, okay. So if we go to the AFC East, if I say surprise team, Mo, who you say?
Sorry, kid, I was talking to my son. What'd you say?
Okay. If I go AFC East, let's say surprise team, what would you say?
Patriots, of course.
If I say most disappointing team, what would you say?
The Buffalo Bills after losing to the Patriots. No, I'm joking.
I was about to say.
Okay. Curry, if I say AFC North, most surprised team, what would you say? Who would you say?
AFC North?
Yes.
Go ahead, Curry. Come on, Curry. Say it, Curry.
Man, the most surprised team would probably be Cincinnati. I thought that they would be better.
No, I'm talking about surprise. I'm talking about surprise as good. Surprise is good. Who do you?
Yeah, Curry.
Nothing.
Okay. So
there's nothing. I don't mean this hard, but there ain't nothing in the NFC North that's good. The Baltimore Ravens probably was. I figure would have probably been the best team in that division. They just got decimated with so many injuries that they just can't overcome what they've gotten into. But now, if you're asking me to say that is Pittsburgh a surprise, to me, Pittsburgh's a fraud. Just like I told y'all last week that Arizona was a fraud. And you're going to see what I'm talking about. Hey, Pittsburgh is a beneficiary of a down division right now, so they better take advantage of it while they can. But I'm calling upset now. The Browns are going to beat them Sunday.
Ooh, okay. Mo, if I say, Rich, if I say AFC South, most surprising team, what would you say?
Jaguars.
Most disappointing team?
Houston.
Okay. Rasul, if I say AFC West, most surprising team, what would you say? Rasul, you still here with us?
I would say the Broncos. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Most disappointing team?
The Chiefs, of course.
Okay.
Thank you. Hey, Kev.
Yes,
Can
sir.
I stop you for 1 second?
Go ahead.
Rasul was right when he said Russ didn't know the playbook. That wasn't Pittsburgh though. That was Denver. That was what came out from the Denver saying that Russ didn't know the playbook.
Yeah, he did.
Well, let me say this. Think about this. All right.
Rasul, I gave you a break. If you try to say he didn't know the playbook in Pittsburgh, you're going to get clowned by everybody.
No. Yeah, I was going to agree with you, but I want you to think about like this. If you're changing the play to a play that you know for certain in that's easy, you don't know the playbook.
I disagree.
If you're going audible and you're trying to change it so that way you can get it to your most dynamic player every single time, you're going to get yelled at by the head coach. Am I right?
So
yeah, but it doesn't mean he doesn't know the playbook.
But didn't you just say that the offensive coordinator didn't want him there?
Yeah, because Ben was throwing the AB. Russ was trying to throw to George Pickens, but he wasn't always throwing to Pickens. He was taking sacks when he was supposed to be doing running plays.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
Go ahead, Tom.
All right. I'll be 58 years old in a couple of weeks.
Congratulations.
One thing I learned was you can take a ride on red. And I read that in the driver's manual. And I still remember that today.
Oh.
So if I'm a quarterback, I read the playbook and I understand the plays. How do I not know the playbook?
That's what I'm thinking.
Here's what I'm going to say to you.
Wait a minute.
Right.
If he's audible and out of the play, and they're still in the same formation, then I mean he knows the playbook. He just doesn't like the play that he called.
Okay, so can I interject something real quick?
Go
So maybe the terminology was different.
Maybe he just didn't like the playbook.
Okay.
I'm just saying because if you think about it, the terminology is different from every offensive coordinator to every offensive coordinator. And basically what they say to you is, okay, if you come from somebody else, give me the top 10 plays that you love to run, and these are going to be determined. This is going to be the verbiage we're going to use for those plays. So these are 10 plays that you love to run, okay? And then the other 10 you have to understand how to run these plays from the verbiage that I'm giving you, because that's the verbiage that we use. So we're not going to change everything for you as a quarterback, because everybody else, the other 10 players, know the verbiage a different way. So they're not going to change the verbiage. So a lot of times that may be the issue when it comes to calling a play, because the verbiage changes from offensive coordinator to offensive coordinator. Sometimes, like they say, make it simple, stupid. That may not be the case sometimes, because you don't use the same terminology as somebody else. And if you guys think about this, right, and let's use Sean McVay as an example of all the offensive coordinators he had and all the defensive coordinators that he had that left, right? And the players that they have that came there, they might have been with the Rams, or might have been with Detroit, or might have been whoever. Wherever they went to, the terminology didn't change because they already knew it. So they was good with the terminology. It's just that now you got to make the plays. And a lot of times we never really thought about it like this. But if you think about it like that, you go back to Walsh and the terminology that he used with his team, and look at the tree that came from him. You look at the tree that came from Bill Parcells, right? The terminology that those guys use for offense and defense, you know what I'm saying? So that's why them guys probably did well. You look at Ray Rabel, he played at New England, went back to New England. Now, how many players were there that he played? Probably none. But maybe the terminology that he's using there is helping him out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that Rasul's wrong. I'm not saying it's right, but I think sometimes when it comes to the terminology of how you do the plays has a lot to do with it. Because again, when you come to a team that you're new to, they'll say to you, okay, as a quarterback, okay, tell me, this is, your arm strength is strong, so we know you can do this and do that. So give me the best 10 plays that you have, that you use at the other team. We'll implement them here, and we'll maybe keep the terminology the same, or we'll change the terminology. And sometimes I guess that helps, and sometimes it hurts. But again, when you have your offensive coordinators and you branch them out to other teams, and other players go to other teams, then they understand that. You see what I'm saying? So I think that has a lot to do with how things are being ran sometimes with teams. And like with Aaron Glenn, if you look at it, he may get like 3 or 4 players from Detroit to come over there defensively next year that knows his terminology, right? So now they know the terminology. Now they're better equipped to not really thinking about what he said, but reacting to what he said. You see what I'm saying? Now he told me the terminology is cut the tight end off at the 5-yard line. Where when you give him the terminology, he says, okay, brain says, okay, I know what I gotta do. He ain't gotta think about what he don't even think about. He knows what he has to do. But if you change the
I think it's a lot easier to learn to run a defense. If you're a defensive player, I think it's a lot easier to do that than it is to be on the offense.
I agree.
You take the Shanahan. He's got one of the most complicated offenses that's out there. And I would say Sean McVay probably has one of the complicated too, because he also comes out of that Shanahan tree also.
Mm-hmm.
Those offenses, and even Mike McDaniel in Miami, his offense is complicated to run, and you gotta know. Even Tyreek Hill said, "I didn't understand the plays."
See?
So, I think you can learn defense as a defensive player, because you know how to tackle. You just may need to learn a different fundamental, but basic tackling and blocking.
Yeah,
there's nothing to that. But if you're a skill player, that's when it gets complicated.
Exactly. And you said something that
and also,
go ahead, Tom.
You gotta have the skilled players to be able to execute.
Absolutely.
So if I don't have a skilled player, it doesn't matter what fucking. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter what play you call. If you don't have no skilled players to throw to or hand the ball off to, don't matter.
I agree.
I have to I gotta disagree with that. So, the New England Patriots, in all the years they won a Super Bowl, what wide receiver out of all of them going to the Hall of Fame?
No, they don't have to.
They just do their job.
What?
Right?
What
Yeah. What wide receiver that went to play with the Patriots that's going to the Hall of Fame? I only know one.
Randy Moss.
Randy Moss.
And tight end is Garner, right? But look at all the wide receivers that they had on their team that they were not the greatest wide receivers, but they did their job, right? So again, I think
Edelman will go in.
Who? Edelman?
Julian Edelman.
I don't know about that one.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. But what I'm saying though is that they never had superstar wide receivers. They never had superstar running backs. They just had a great quarterback, and he knew where to get the ball to him at. But like Curry was saying with the terminology, I think a lot of it is complicated in a sense, right? Like Sean McVay is one of the best offensive coordinators out there. This guy can sit there and tell you a play. If they'll go to him and say, okay, this game happened on this date and this date. Tell me the play that was ran. And he spits it out. They'll go back and look at it, and that's correct. I don't know too many coaches that can do that, right? But the thing about it is you have to be able to communicate your skills. Communicate to your offensive players and your defensive players when it comes to play. So I'm not saying Razoo's not right. I'm not saying Razoo's not wrong, but I think that might be a problem. But that might have been a problem with Russell Wilson in Pittsburgh. A lot of it has to do with terminology. And if you're not there, if you're not there more than 1 year, then that says that. And then plus they knew they was gonna get Aaron Rodgers too. So they told him, you can pack your bags and leave and go wherever you want to go. Only quarterback they really wanted to keep was Justin Fields, for real. And Justin Fields felt like he got the short end of the stick. That's why he went to the Jets.
It's getting bombed out there.
Yeah. So, all right. So, where we at? NFC East. Tom, most surprising team in the NFC East.
Well, I can't remember who's in what league or what, but the most surprising team to me is the Colts, and the most disappointing is the Chiefs.
Okay. So we know Tom's more of a Laker fan than he is a football fan, so we're going to excuse him on that one.
Mo,
NFC.
Wait a minute, what did you say?
NFC East. Most surprised and most disappointing.
Most surprising for the East. Be the Giants. They won a game.
So you felt like the
Yeah,
Giants.
I mean,
So you feel like the Giants shouldn't have
I
won?
didn't think they would win a game.
Okay. Most disappointing team.
Commanders had injuries. Philly's only lost one game, so it's got to be the Cowboys.
Okay.
But they lost CD too. So I mean, everybody's right about where they should be in that division.
Okay. Razoo, NFC North, most surprising team and most disappointing team.
Most surprising team, North. I would definitely have to say, man, and the Vikings. The Vikings are actually on, a little bit, catching fire.
Okay. Who would be the disappointing? Who would be your disappointing team?
Green Bay lost to the Browns. I wouldn't say Green Bay. I wouldn't say the Bears. The Bears are good. I don't like the Bears. I'll just say the Bears.
Okay. NFC South, Curry. Most surprising team, most disappointing team. You out there, Curry?
What
NFC South.
What division you say?
NFC South.
The most surprising team to me in the NFC South is I got it. Well, the most disappointing team I'd say could probably be the Falcons. I thought they would be right there, but they to me ain't no surprise team in the NFC South. But that's just a trash division from the get-go, man. There's no surprise in that division. Okay, when you win a division on 10 games, as I tell you a while back, man, that's wild card numbers.
Okay. Mo.
I want to change my most surprising team because I know I forgot somebody. I'm gonna pick the Lions for the most surprising, and my most disappointing is the Bears.
Okay. Mo, NFC West, most surprising, most disappointing.
He must not have wanted me to do it.
Surprising, definitely got to say the 49ers. I did not have them beating the Rams.
Okay. So let me go ahead. Go ahead. I got a question for you, but go ahead. Who's the most disappointing team?
Definitely got to be Arizona. You hold the ball and walk over the line. You're 3-2, not 2-3.
So the same thing happened. The same thing happened with the Colts against the Rams. The same exact play. But he lost the ball out of bounds. He lost the ball in his hand, and that kind of catapulted the Rams to win that game against the Colts. That's why I was kind of like shaky. I was a little shaky when it came to the 49ers because I'm like, with the Rams, there's still something. I'm telling you right now, Matt Stafford is not 100%, and they can say what they want to say. I just don't see him. I don't think he's 100%, right? Because there's some throws that he's throwing that he's missing on guys that's no more throws that he makes. But hopefully he comes around as the season gets more into the season.
Hey Kevin.
Hey Kevin.
Yes, sir.
19 and 6.
Who's 19 and 6?
That's Shanahan's record against Sean McVay. He's 19 and 6.
He's 19 and 6.
And what is his record against Sean McVay in the playoffs?
Probably 1-1.
Probably 1-1.
Try again.
What 0-1?
What 0-1?
Try it again.
Well, y'all don't make the playoffs that often, so it's not. I mean, I don't even understand.
We made the playoffs last year, and we made the playoffs. The year before
We
last,
didn't.
we didn't make the playoffs.
So we got it. It's either 1-0 or 0-1.
0-2.
When did y'all beat us again? The other time.
We went when we went to Super Bowl. We beat y'all.
That's 1-0.
We played y'all again.
When?
The
The Niners have only ever been to the NFC Championship game or the Super Bowl.
I think he's 0-2.
Give up, bro.
I think he's 0-2.
Again,
You might check it.
the Niners have only go to the NFC Championship game, or we don't go to the playoffs. We don't lose in wild card or divisional round.
Check it because they made a comment that he holds a record against him during the season, but in the playoffs,
1-0.
gets him. I think it's 2-0. I think he's 2-0 against Shanahan.
Not against Shanahan.
The year.
I mean, something here says Mike Shanahan has never coached a playoff game against the Rams in the playoff.
The year that the Rams played the Saints with Goff, did they play you on the playoffs that year?
No. 1-0 in the playoffs. We don't with Shanahan. It's either NFC Championship game, or we don't go to the playoffs. We don't lose in the divisional or wild card. We actually don't typically play in the wild card. But 19-6. That's key.
Okay, let's see here. I'm just looking at something right here. Okay, Sean McVay versus Kyle Shanahan head-to-head record. Both McVay
is 0-1.
And Shanahan didn't have prior head coaching experience. Shanahan's advanced over McVay 11-7 all-time record in meeting Los Angeles and San Francisco. However, McVay has an upper hand in playoff success, has led the Rams to the NFC Championship victory over Shanahan in 2022. Los Angeles went on to Super Bowl the Bengals that year. While San Francisco has gone to the big game twice under Shanahan, both times Kansas City is yet to. Okay, you're right. 0-1. Okay. I mean, he does have his number. I ain't gonna lie. He knows it, and he even said that game made me. He said I was sick. He said because I should have kicked the field goal. But it is what it is. I mean, But again, I'm telling you, Robert Saleh is that dude, man. He's that dude. Because last year we beat y'all both times last year, or yeah. But Robert Saleh wasn't there last year. He was there this year. You know what I'm saying? So.
I mean, the year before, when we jumped on y'all twice, it was D'Amico Ryans. I mean, I don't think it really matters. Last year we had a bunch of injuries. Like this year.
Yeah, but y'all came through this year. But the record hasn't been written yet. The record hasn't been written yet. So we have time. Okay, we good at time. So dealing with the NFL, right? So it's no good talking about the NFL if we don't talk about that nut Jerry Jones. Yo, why you have all the money in the world? Why are you gonna flip somebody off?
Because he got all the money in the world.
That's this lets me know that this dude's not right upstairs, man. He's not right. What is $225,000 Jerry Jones? Nothing. He probably carries in his pocket. He probably carries in his pocket. I'm just saying, it just makes no sense.
But he don't care.
Hey, Curry. So I need to ask this question. You're getting Odell Beckham as a wide receiver, but he got sit out 6 games. So we had 5. So that means he had 11. Why do you think Miami's bringing him on if he has to sit out 6 games? And I didn't know it was a PED situation with him either.
Do what now?
Oh, you didn't know that? Odell Beckham signed. He signed with the Miami Dolphins. You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but he got to sit. He got to sit out 6 games because of PEDs.
That's the first I heard.
Okay, he only got to sit out 1 more game.
No,
Yeah,
he got to sit out. He got to sit out 6 games because he didn't sign. When he signed, he said, "This is why nobody." Now we know why. Remember we were talking about why nobody signed Odell Beckham and why he didn't come out and say he's going to be retired. This is probably why, because he knew he had to sign. He knew he had to sit out suspension, and it never was brought up because he never went to a team. So now that he's supposed to be signing with the Miami Dolphins, he has to sit out 6 games. If I'm the Dolphins, I'm like, I don't need you now. I don't. 6 games from now, would that be 5? That'd be 11. The history's already been written for the Dolphins at 11 games. So why even bring him in at that point in time? That's my only question. That's my only question about that situation.
Just in case.
I don't get it at all. Moving on, guys. So right now, Buffalo's 4-1. Colts is 4-1. Jags are 4-1. And I don't know about you guys, but I think the NFL season has been very entertaining. I would have thought defense. I would have thought defense would have caught up by now. But look, this is how many points is being scored right now. Points for Buffalo Bills are 153. The Indianapolis Colts 163. I don't even know if the Indianapolis Colts have punted last game because they didn't punt one game or another. 163. The Detroit Lions 174. The Buccaneers 135. Yo, they scoring points out here. When is the defense going to catch up, guys? Because usually the defense already should be ahead of the offense, right? That's how it used to be. What has changed? Hey, Lou, what's going on? We got Lou on the line. What you guys have think changed that the offense is scoring that many points? And I'm just going to look at Buffalo. Buffalo scored 153 against 113.
Penalties.
Right? The Pages 125, 101.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it, the Ravens is 144 to 177. The Colts is 163 to 89. So is what's going on? I mean, is it? But this is the NFL.
I can tell you.
Go ahead.
I can tell you that's easy.
Go ahead, tell us.
You can't touch nobody.
Penalties.
You can't. Right. You can't put your hands on nobody. And you can't hit them.
So let me ask you guys a question.
Hey, before you ask that question, let me run something by you.
Go ahead.
All right, I don't know where you're getting that OBJ signed with the Dolphins or whatever.
Oh,
you know, he signed with them last year, and then they cut him. But now he did have some PED issues. I think he failed a drug test, not a drug test, but a PED test when he was with the Dolphins. But I don't think they would be bringing him back after they cut him. If anything, I would have thought they'd have brought back Robert Chosen. But no, there's nothing that says he's even, the Miami Dolphins even interested in him.
I'm trying to figure out where did I see this at?
So they did bring in Cedric Wilson.
Where did I see this at? Let me see if I can find it.
He signed with him last year.
Was it last? I thought it was this year. I saw that. Let me double check. I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong.
Yeah, because I was saying, I'm getting ready to burn all my stuff now.
Listen to me now. October 7th, 2025. Odell Beckham suspended for 6 games by the NFL. Beckham told Pivot Podcast that he has accepted 6-game suspension from the NFL for violating a league performance enhancing drug. The violation occurred last season, according to ESPN Adam Schefter. Beckham has now accepted a suspension which will begin this week. Beckham told the Pivot that he has elevated level of testosterone triggering his positive test. He claimed he didn't know he was taking performance-enhancing drugs. But it don't say nothing about him going to play for the. Okay. This.
No, it occurred last week.
Okay.
He was playing with the Dolphins.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
That's when he failed. He failed that.
It says there's no chance.
Yeah.
Beckham played in 9 games for the Dolphins last season and had 9 catches for this season before the 35 games. Blah blah blah. So Beckham was a star. Blah blah blah. So I apologize for that. So it was last year that he did it, but now he signed his suspension now. So apparently he's going to sign with somebody. It ain't the Dolphins. I apologize for that. I misread that. I apologize. But so let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys agree with the pass interference being a spot foul or 15 yards?
Spot foul.
Spot foul.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spot foul,
Now,
automatic first down.
Automatic first down.
Okay, so next year that's gonna be a reviewable offense next year. They're gonna review pass interferences, right? That's gonna be reviewed.
Okay.
Yeah, everything should be reviewable. I don't understand why it's not.
No,
Why?
I disagree
So
with that.
define
What shouldn't be reviewed?
define everything.
You can't review every play.
What shouldn't be reviewed? You only get 2 reviews all game.
So okay, so let me ask.
What shouldn't be reviewed?
So let me ask you guys another question. Okay, if a running back gets the ball handed to him on the right side of the field, but somebody on the left side of the field is getting held, who's not in the play, should that be a penalty?
Yeah, it's holding.
Yes.
But
Except if you're the Chiefs.
but he's not in the play. Okay, I'm asking this question.
Because that player could eventually make the tackle.
Except for the Chiefs.
He possibly could have. I'm not disagreeing with that on there. I'm not disagreeing with that. That's a possibility. Okay. So do you guys agree with the NFL? They're gonna get rid of the tush push. Do you guys agree with that?
No.
No, I don't.
I mean, it's hard to use it, so yeah.
So
Can I ask a question?
go ahead, Tom.
Are they gonna get rid of the pick play?
I mean, valid question.
They probably won't.
They get rid of the pick play, then the Chiefs won't win no game.
They probably won't, right? But the thing about it is that everybody's doing the pick play. Everybody can't do the tush push. And I'm being.
All they got to do is get a rugby player.
And only thing I'm saying is that.
Keep him.
Oh, but now bringing up the tush push, right? So over in London, where they had rugby, they was like, yo, that's not that. That plays easy. This is how you defend that play. Blah blah. They had a big. They said they had a big argument in one of the pubs over there about that play, over in London, about how they do that. And if they really want to know how to do it, they'll teach them how to do the play the correct way. But again, the tush push, I don't have a problem with it being in the NFL. But if you read the rules, is that you cannot pull or push a player.
You can push.
Forward.
You can't pull.
But if you look at what
you can't pick nobody either.
You look, but the thing about it is everybody's picking. Every team does it. It's just how you do it. It's how subtle that you do it.
Everybody does it and gets called for it, except for the Chiefs.
The record don't.
Yeah, well, it happens all the time. Though. You think about it. When a running back's going downfield and they start pushing it forward, they say, "Look at him, he's still going. No, he's not. They pushing it."
Right, and that's the thing
Did
is
you
that
see Patrick Mahomes go running to the ref
are you
say, remember that 100,000 I gave you?
are you
Don't call that.
are you still upset because they beat you on the Super Bowl? Get over it, man. It's gonna be okay. You need a group hug.
Yeah.
You need a group hug, Tom. You need to come downtown and give you a hug, man.
Patrick Mahomes and they're cheaters.
Okay. If
They're the only team that can be offside and not get called for it.
No, I'm gonna say
Everybody on their team damn near offside and no call.
Well, if you look at the tush push, that happens. That happens with the Eagles. They're offsides and they can't visually see it. So next year they'll probably, I don't know if they're gonna keep. I think the NFL gonna get rid of it. But if the NFL keeps it, that should be a play that should be reviewable because you got guys lined up offsides. How can you have your head in front of the football as the center and that not be offsides? You see what I'm saying?
Well, the defense is probably offside too.
Exactly. So that's going to be the reason for him probably get rid of it. But man, it's part of football. I mean, don't get mad at me because I outthought you on certain things. And let's say we can go to Belichick. He's straddled that fence a lot. And they changed things where now you can't. And I'm gonna tell you what I don't like is this right here, holding up the play so you can bring defenders in to defend against a substitute players.
Yeah.
You need to be ready. You need to be ready to send in whoever needs to be sent in. If your sheet says it's 3rd and 7 and you need to send in 5 DBs, then you send in 5 DBs, regardless of what the defense, regardless of what the offense does. But I don't like that. That to me, that's
there's a play that I hate worse than that.
Go ahead.
When a player fumbles the ball through the end zone, it's called then the defense gets the ball and they get the ball at the 20 as a touchback. I don't like that call.
So why? Would you think it should?
I think it should be. I think it should go back to where he fumbled.
So if he fumbles, but if he fumbles it in the end zone, where do you put the ball at?
Well, if he fumbles it in the end zone, it's a touchdown. But he fumbles it before he gets to the goal, and the ball goes through the end zone and then out. Then that's the defensive ball. So the defense didn't do anything to earn that. I'm just saying that they should give him the ball back where he fumbled it at.
Well,
okay, go ahead.
Well, this is my thing. If he fumbles it in the end zone and the defender falls on it, it's a touchback. So if he fumbles it out of bounds, out of the end zone, it's a touchback. Like it's no difference. He fumbled it out of bounds. He fumbled it. He was inbound or he was outside the end zone when he had the ball. He fumbled it. It fumbled out of bounds. Touchback. I mean, that's how I see it. Because if he fumbled it, and the defender jumped on it, it's a touchback. That's how I look at
Tom,
it.
You know what else I hate?
Go ahead, Tom.
So when the play clock is running after a play, how can Patrick Mahomes do the up to get it back to 3-7?
Yo, what is you in this?
Nobody else.
Yo, it happens every. It happened. It happened in the Tampa Bay game with Baker Mayfield. He got into the huddle and he just told him to put the clock up, and they did because the thing about it is, I'm gonna say this to you. If you don't know the rules, it's hard to understand the play clock. Okay, like I'm gonna say that I tried doing it at high school game and I was confused because I thought at when you get a first down, the clock stops, right, and you get 40 seconds to run a first down, right? No, you get 25 seconds. So what I found out was once the referee has to touch the ball, that's when the clock is supposed to actually start, if I'm not mistaken. I may be wrong, but that's when the clock's supposed to start, right? That's why they say The referee has to touch the ball. The situation with Dallas happened. He touched
The clock starts. The clock starts once the play is over.
unless it's a first down,
Yeah.
right?
And then Patrick Mahomes does that up in the air, and then
Well, the
they
play clock
reset it.
still, that don't affect the play clock.
In college, it does.
Yeah,
but-
no. If you get a first down, the play clock starts at, I think it starts at 25. I mean, I don't know in pro 40 or 25. I don't know which one. I don't know which one it starts at, but it ain't supposed to start once because you have to give the guys a chance to move the sticks, right? That's why everything stops.
Not in pro, they don't move.
See, and the thing about this, I don't know exactly how that works or not work. I might have to look more into that than anything else.
You look it up, and you see how many
college
Mahomes does that.
But again,
Now in college, they do stop the clock until they move the chains, but they don't stop the clock in pros.
And then you know what else they do? They also give them the benefit of the doubt. If it's 1st and 10 and they get 9, they automatically give them the first down. Even they 2 yards short.
Tom, I'm gonna come down and give you a hug, man, because you really hate on the cheese. You really hate on the cheese right now. Don't be. It's not my fault that y'all lost to them in the Super Bowl. It's not my fault. That's not my fault. That's not my fault, man.
I know it's not, but I'm just saying they cheaters.
Okay, moving on to college football.
So there's a new Patriots.
moving on to college football. Ohio State, Miami, Oregon, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, Oklahoma, Indiana, Alabama, Texas Tech, Georgia are the top 10 teams, guys. Bunch of these teams are 5-0.
How about the 5-0 Navy midshipmen?
Where they at? I don't see them on the list here. I'm sorry, Tom, but you
because that schedule is
cupcake.
They played.
They 5-0.
They play University of Nobodies, Budweiser University. And they play.
Okay, they still 5-0.
Yeah, they are 5-0, but they ain't ranked.
They got a better record than Alabama.
They ain't ranked. So Miami jumped up.
They got a better record than Notre Dame.
Miami jumped up to 21. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I might get on my soapbox for a minute or so, but I'm done with Penn State. If they don't buy that man out, it's gonna be ugly. And I'm telling you right now, who I want. I'm gonna tell you who right now, whose name been brought up to be the next head coach for Penn State Nittany Lions is Robert Saleh.
Nick Saban.
So
Bad move.
So, Rich, you can hold on for this year, and after that, he coming to Penn State because we gotta get rid of him. I love my man, but he just can't get it done.
I think that Penn State might be done with black guys.
Black guys.
So they're gonna probably go the other direction.
No, they're not done with bald black guys. Robert Saleh's gonna be the next. I want Robert Saleh to be the next head coach.
He ain't done with. Did you just say that they're done with black guys? What year is this?
But you remember though, they didn't want Franklin anyway, right? He's 4-21 against top 10 teams. He got to go, man.
No. Stop. How we just glossing over that?
Glossing over what?
Because a black guy said that.
Right.
I'm good.
Right.
Look, but he said bald-headed black guys. Robert Saleh is black and he's bald-headed. Franklin's bald-headed and black too. That's the point he's trying to make.
Yeah, they're not going that direction.
Why do we gotta define blackness?
Anyways, he got to go, man. He has to go. But I tell you what though.
Like LeBron, then.
I tell you what though.
I didn't I don't dislike Franklin.
College football is on point right now, guys. I wish Dana could have came on and talked about his Miami Hurricanes because they're doing really good. But I'm gonna tell you right now.
Hey, you know what? I don't understand.
Go ahead, Curry.
Why Miami gets a bye week right before each one of their big games? They had a bye week right before they played Florida State. Now they got a bye week, and they got who they got coming up next?
They played Louisville.
Somebody, but anyway.
On 10-17.
Louisville, yeah. They get a bye week right before that. I don't know how they get 2 bye weeks within
I didn't know
3
that.
weeks.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, maybe he couldn't get nobody to play him.
I mean, they could have got somebody. Youngstown State.
They could have just shuffled the schedule. They
don't want to play
them 2 bye weeks.
They don't want to play no cupcakes like Penn State does.
They could have played Navy.
They don't want to play no cupcakes like Penn State does. But again, guys, you gotta love college football right now. You got 12 teams getting the playoffs.
Yeah.
Man, and now you got Texas and Penn State out of the top 25. Penn State's gonna probably lose to Indiana or Ohio State, and they're done. And I'm telling you right now, I love Franklin. I met him. He's the nicest person one of the nicest coaches I ever met in my life. But he just ain't getting it done right now. He's just ain't getting it. You have supposedly one of the best, most talented teams in college football. You got the UCLA, and they're up 27-3 or 27-7, and you end up getting close, but you don't win the cigar. Man, that's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. I'm telling you right now. Go ahead, Rich.
How many route runners are on Penn State? Because I see wide receivers. But I don't see route runners.
Did you just ask how many brothers are on Penn State?
He said route runners. What is wrong with you, Tom?
He thinks I'm a white guy.
Listen, Rich. Let me say this. They recruited.
I'm watching Malcolm X.
They recruited all the wide receivers to come there. He recruited those wide receivers. They all went into the portal when came to Penn State. Why?
And he's a terrible judge of wide receiver. Because he has 0 route runners. And he needs a route runner. He needs at least one.
So my question is, what was he thinking about?
He was thinking about being flashy and looking like some of these SEC teams that can get away with it, but they have route runners.
Okay, but now I'm gonna say this to you: why did all the receivers leave Penn State that was here last year?
Because he's a dumb play caller, and he's too nice. Just like you said, he was the nicest coach you had ever met. He's too nice. He's not cussing them out in the locker room.
Well, I'll tell you what, he ain't got to worry about cussing nobody out because let him use the Indiana and Ohio State. He ain't got to. I'm telling you right now, they're gonna have his stuff packed up at Penn State. They're gonna change all the locks, everything.
He should have it packed right now. It's over with. He can't beat big games.
I'm so disappointed in him. In baseball right now, bottom of the fifth, Seattle's 4, Detroit 1. Bottom of the second, Detroit 2, Toronto 2, New York 1 with 2 outs. We gonna have a barn burner. We got about 15. We got about 15 minutes left. So again, if you're college football,
Dodgers are winning it all.
If you're college football team,
does anybody see an upset out there?
College football. I was getting ready to say something to you about college football. So, in the top 10, let me see the schedule. What we got here? Wednesday night, which is tomorrow night, no good games. Tulane. Thursday night, college football's taking over. They got a game on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Ohio State at Illinois, Alabama at Missouri. That should be a good game. Pitt, who's playing good football, played Florida State at 25.
Nobody wants to see Navy.
Indiana and Oregon. And Indiana goes to Oregon. That should be a good game. And again, you got the Big Ten, and you got them teams flying across the country, and it's really hard to adjust your body because now they're saying they can't leave until Thursday now. So you have a day and a half to adjust your body to being out there. The only good thing about it is that I think their games are like okay, you got Indiana playing Oregon at 3:30 p.m. To me, that game should be a later game because Indiana still needs that time to adjust to the time frame. I'm just saying.
So is that the excuse that we're using?
The excuse that we're using?
No,
because Oregon came across country and jumped on y'all.
And I'm gonna say the same thing about but what time the game? The game was at 7 o'clock. It wasn't.
I don't think
it went at 3:30.
But if they can travel on Thursday, that's a day and a half.
But the thing about it is, the thing about it is you go when you come east.
This is crazy.
When you come east, you have less time. When you go west, you have more time, right? But that's why the game was at 7 o'clock. But it wasn't at 1 or wasn't at 3. I'm not saying that's why Oregon jumped on Penn State. Oregon just was a better team.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that Oregon gonna be in a chip when it's all. It's gonna be Oregon and Ohio State in the chip. I'm telling you that right now. That's what I think it is. I think Miami got a chance, but I don't know if they can beat Oregon or Ohio State. Ohio State just keep shuffling them in, shuffling them out, shuffling them in, shuffling them out. So
yeah,
I don't really see Curry. What your question is, I really don't see no upsets this weekend.
I got two of them.
Who you got?
The first one is going to be North Carolina State knocking off Notre Dame, and then I got Missouri knocking off Alabama.
I don't know about that. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm putting it on air. I am now a Notre Dame fan.
Oh, I'm
Believe
done.
it or not.
Oh, I'm done.
I can't do Penn State no more. I just can't do
You
it.
add Notre Dame to your other 16.
I can't do. I can't. As much as I love Penn State, I can't do Penn State no more, man. The first half, I look like that. I think Joe Paterno. Joe Paterno's running the offense again.
You can't do that, man. You got to ride and die with your team.
I've been trying to get rid of. I've been trying.
Telling Curry.
I've been trying to get rid of Penn State for the last 2 years. Y'all know that.
Listen,
that. The only reason I got that short up there because of Michael Parsons. That's when he was why.
Hey, let me explain something to you.
Explain it.
You're talking about Penn State, who lost a couple games. Hold on. They lost a couple of games, right? A couple years ago, Florida State didn't lose a game and got put out the playoffs. So how does that work? How you gonna dip after losing two because you lost? And I'm still hanging in there, and we didn't lose a game. And got put out for an Alabama team that had 2 losses.
Y'all know I've been trying. I've been on the fence with Penn State for the last 2 years.
Oh man, ain't nobody trying to hear that.
Y'all know that. I've been on the fence with them for the last 2 years. I just can't do it no more, man. I just can't take the tolerance of watching this team that has no. They have Drew Allen he's not that dude, man. He's him and Archie. These guys, they talking about going to the pro. They already predicted them going to the pros. They're already talking about Archie Manning getting a gold jacket. What has he done?
Archie Manning is trash.
What is Manning?
Penn State couldn't beat Navy.
What did Manning do? What has done? Drew Holler. Listen. I'm not dogging nobody, but I'm just gonna speak my opinion on this. He can't get it done. He's a better running quarterback than he's a passing quarterback.
Who, your quarterback?
Your quarterback?
Yeah.
He's terrible.
Drew Holler.
Terrible.
Drew Allen got them back in the game by running the football
Mm-hmm.
on broken plays.
Who's the one that transferred?
For Penn State?
Yeah.
That was the quarterback that went to he was in Tennessee. He went with Kentucky because the offensive coordinator went down there.
And they undefeated.
Well, he's not there no more. But then again, the quarterback that was there last year transferred out as well. So you're basically putting all your eggs in one basket with Drew Holler. I'm not saying he's not going to be a good quarterback. I'm just saying the pattern. The best quarterback that ever came out of Penn State to me was Rutledge, Jeff Rutledge, and maybe Collins. After that, it's a drop off. It's a drop. Todd Blackledge, and Collins. After that, it's a drop off. I can't name no. The rest of them came out and held a clipboard. They held clipboards. But anyways,
Michael Robinson was solid, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. But he was more of a running. He was more of a runner. He was more of a fullback, running back than he was a quarterback. I mean, he the other black guy they had they went to he went to Baltimore. The dude had a master's degree in art, engineering or something. He said, "I'm just gonna carry a clipboard around, get free money if I don't never get Richardson." He said, "If I don't never play, that's okay because I know where my money coming from." But I'm just saying, I ain't seen.
Well, Penn State ain't known for putting quarterbacks in the league.
Yeah, I'm just saying. So
y'all put linebackers.
If I'm a dad, my son's not going to Penn State to be a quarterback. I'm sorry, because it's
when are we going to get to the real sport?
It is what it is.
With golf.
Yeah.
So the NBA is coming on. We got some games coming on tomorrow. But the big story right now is Giannis telling the Bucks they're on a time clock, and he's only one. He wants to go play for only one team. Now,
New York Knicks.
And I think his agent need to tell him that going to New York Knicks. If he goes to New York Knicks, then they're just like the Milwaukee Bucks after he goes there because they're going to deplete the team because all the money has to match. Because of the apron 1, apron 2, all that good stuff right there.
Well, then you know where he should go.
Where should he go?
Chicago.
We're gonna have a lot of cap room soon.
Where's he gonna go?
We're to the Lakers.
Okay.
He can go to Lakers and do what?
Lose.
Win the championship.
Win the championship with who? Y'all need to know y'all.
With Luka and like 3 other dudes.
Yeah,
they can't have
three
Luka.
other dudes.
Can't have Luka.
Three other dudes. You're right. 3 other dudes. 3 other dudes. So
And
the
that's
situation with this.
That's it.
The situation with Giannis is, I think he's 3 years too late leaving Milwaukee. That team is not going to do anything with the player they have right now. They could be almost a play-in team. 3-0 bottom top of the third, Blue Jays against the Yankees. The East is wide open, even though it should be the Knicks and the Cavaliers. Something just ain't right between those 2 teams. I think there's going to be a team that's going to maybe make a push to get there. Orlando is a team that I think has a good opportunity to make a run. The thing about it is that they're young, and being young and being in a situation where Game 7 matters, can they step up? The Hawks, I think, are ready. The Hawks should be there. They should be right there.
The Hawks are
the
terrible.
Sixers.
Yeah, Hawks are terrible.
The Sixers. No, the Hawks gonna be good this year. Watch.
Who they
They're
got?
gonna be good. They got Porzingis. They brought Porzingis in there, so that's gonna open the floor up for everybody
He's
else.
an injury
If he-
waiting to
if he gets-
happen.
If he can stay healthy, I think the Sixers. I think the Sixers will be all right if Embiid can stay healthy.
He's a bum.
But the East is wide.
Don't count on that.
The East is wide open for real. If you really think about it, you know what I'm saying.
The West is wide open.
And Boston got something up their sleeve right now. I don't know what it is, but they trying to pull something off. And
A bag of cocaine.
I think it's Kessler. from Utah is what they're trying to really pull off. If they can get Kessler there, now they got a center that can protect the realm. And
Who y'all giving up for Kessler?
Who y'all giving up for Kessler?
Um,
And you know who's going to lock
Simmons.
down the West?
Simmons. Anthony Simmons and I think some draft picks.
That's who y'all need.
Out
Y'all
west,
need Ben Simmons.
Y'all need Ben Simmons.
Out west right now.
We know who's locking down the West.
Who's locking down the West?
Who?
OKC.
The San Antonio Spurs.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
OKC is locking down the West again. I'm not
Somebody's
saying
doing
I'm
them
not
illegal
saying
chemicals again.
Illegal chemicals again.
I'm not saying they're gonna win a title, but they're fit to win a title back to back. They have the cap room, they have the draft choices. If they need to make a trade to bring somebody in, they have all what's needed. They did a good job in recruiting, bringing in players. OKC is just that team.
You talking about the Lakers?
The who?
No. You're paying a 40-something-year-old man to play basketball.
So again, I think now I'm gonna say this too. If Dallas Mavericks can stay healthy, Kyrie,
yes,
you got Cooper Flag,
Oh.
and you got the other kid. You got what's the other center name they traded for? From LA. What's his name? Help me out. What's his name? That dude, Anthony Davis.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
80.
So you got 80. So
You got
that
Houston
team could
too.
be
You got
dangerous.
Houston too.
That could be dangerous. Houston could be dangerous too. They got that guy they need. They got the guy in Kevin Durant that can close out. But the thing about it is, can you play defense as well as
they got
closing
the
out?
Bull.
This is
They got the Bull.
Segurin or whatever
Four-
his name is. the African
Four
or
to
whatever.
1, top of the third. Blue Jays against the Yankees.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Moshe just came on, so we could see him with that sweat dripping down his forehead and stuff like that. But he chose not.
Oh,
to.
he's not sweating. He
Sure.
knows
He's
this
not
is
sweating.
over.
He knows this is over.
It's
Oh.
9 o'clock now. I just finished eating.
Oh, Mo. Is you watching the baseball game, man? Okay.
I'm watching the game, but you know I'm behind.
Is you? Oh, you behind again? Okay. Tonight game in basketball, you got the Cavaliers 100, the Bulls 95. Who's Rich? Who's Brusler? What?
Huh?
This guy's name?
Huh?
Buzelis.
Oh, Buzelis.
Oh, Buzelis.
Buzelis.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
that's the young bull. They
That's
say
the
he's
young
like.
bull. They say he's like
They compare him to
they
Kate
compare
or
him
to
Kate
the Greek
or to the Greek
Okay.
because he's
19,
like 7.
because he's 7.
19 and 9.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a baller.
They got like
He's
8
a
minutes.
baller.
They got 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. The Pacers playing T-Wolves. The 59-49 Pacers. Siakam is playing good ball.
Yeah, he's a baller.
Yeah, he's a
So-
baller.
We at the end of our show, and I'm gonna say this about LeBron James: stop doing fake ass about you retiring, man. Stop it. You're not. This is your last year as a Laker. You better enjoy it. I don't know where you're gonna end up at, but it won't be in LA next year. You'll probably go back to Cleveland to try to help them win a title.
He's going home.
But they're gonna tell you you can come home, but you can't bring your son. It's simple as that.
No,
No,
he's
he's-
going home.
No, he's going home.
He's gonna be on the couch.
He's gonna be on the couch.
His son's going.
His son and him.
His son
Okay.
and him.
Oh I think LeBron's going to Cleveland. I think he's gonna try Cleveland one more time.
I think he's not going to quit.
I think he's
think
gonna
he
quit.
I think he's gonna quit.
He's 42 years
think he'll
old.
quit?
42 years
He's
old.
done.
You think he'll quit?
He's
I
done.
think he'll retire after this.
He's gonna retire
But
after
see,
this
He's gonna
season.
retire after this season.
I think he can still play. He just has to be. He got to be put in the right situation.
Okay, then they need to
Okay,
have like
then
a
they need to
senior
have,
league,
like a senior league,
NBA senior
NBA
league,
senior
something
league,
where they do the 40 and over.
Do the 40 and
Okay.
He needs to go ahead and do the 303 with Ice Cube.
All right, guys, that's our show for tonight, man. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me again tonight. Again, I didn't see the live. I gotta take the YouTube to find out what happened with that. I thought I had the connection. Ooh, 6-1 Yankees. Ooh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mo. Go ahead, Rich.
Can we quickly discuss real fast? Are we just going to do Tuesdays during the football season?
Well, we'll probably go back to Mondays because I should be done with everything.
Okay.
But if we want to do Tuesdays, that's fine with me.
I mean, I think Tuesday's better because then we get Monday Night Football out the way, and we can talk about it. But that's okay. It's your show.
It's your show.
Yeah, I mean, we can change it up. There's no problem. I have no problem with it. Doing whatever we do, how we do this thing. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight again. Tom, thank you for calling in. Razul, thank you for calling in. Those that saw me on the live feed, thank you for checking in with me, asking questions, things of that nature. Only thing I can say to you, next time you come on, don't be afraid to bring a friend, because this is what we do when we talk about sports. All right, so let me go ahead and do what I do, how I do, what I do, when I do it. Okay, intro, outro. Where's the outro? I had everything set up. Oh my goodness. Why do my computer do this? Outro. Okay, I think this is it right here.
Thank you for listening to the Just Us Sports Talk Show. You have been entertained in the sports world by Kay Dix from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, the small city with a large heart, Dana the Hater Clark from St. Petersburg, Florida, G-Dub from Austin, Texas, and Murray E. Baskerville from Gotta Be More Careful, Baltimore, Maryland. Remember, we throw stones and we do live in glass houses. Big time players make big time plays and big time games. Stay ready to be ready. You have been listening to an In the Zone Sports Talk radio production. Remember, you can hear us again on Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be sure to download the Try 99 TV app on any smart device and subscribe to In the Zone Sports Talk Television. The cost is $4.95. Thank you in advance for your support.